Hello, everybody. Bonjour, tout le monde. Je m'appelle Stella. My name is Stella, and welcome to Circle Time. Bienvenue à Circle Time. I am so excited that you are here today. Je suis très excitée de vous voir parce que nous allons faire Circle Time en français. We are going to be doing Circle Time in French. As you can see, my sweater says Frenchy. Ça dit Frenchy. What do you think that means? Frenchy. Frenchy. Do I like French fries? Maybe. Do I speak French? Maybe. Maybe that's what it means. It's actually not my nickname, but one of my friends' nicknames, Frenchy. So yeah, Frenchy. Do you have a nickname? If you could describe yourself, what would your nickname be? I would pick Frenchie, definitely. You tell me what you would pick. All right. So now we are going to be singing our song, Bonjour. So remember that hello in French is bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Alors, les amis, nous allons chanter bonjour ensemble. We are going to be singing hello together. So, get ready. You may have your shakers. You may clap your hands. You may snap your fingers if you can. But what we will be doing is saying bonjour to one another. Okay. Un, deux, trois. Bonjour les amis, bonjour. Bonjour les amis, bonjour. Bonjour les amis, bonjour les amis. Bonjour les amis, bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour les amis, bonjour. Bonjour les amis, bonjour. Bonjour les amis, bonjour les amis. Bonjour les amis, bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour les amis, bonjour tout le monde. Hello everybody and welcome. So, I want you now to look at our chart and I want you to tell me how you're doing. Comment ça va? How are you? Comment ça va? Okay, ça va bien? Est-ce que ça va très bien? Est-ce que ça va super? Est-ce que ça va comme ci, comme ça? A little bit. Est-ce que ça va mal? Ça va pas bien. Est-ce que ça va très mal? And you're really sad. That's okay. That's okay to be feeling these things. Pour moi, ça va très bien. I am doing really well today. So, we're going to be reading a story about an ogre. Un ogre. Do you know an ogre? Have you ever seen an ogre? I've seen one before in a movie called Shrek. But Shrek was like the only ogre that I really knew from TV. But we're going to read this story about another ogre and we're going to be going through his journal. Un journal d'un ogre. The journal of an ogre's journal. So what we're going to do now, I have this blue play-doh, right? Blue play-doh. Ooh, cool, right? And I'm going to use this play-doh to kind of make myself an ogre. So let's see. We have the body. We have the head. We have two eyes. And we have a nose. Alors, on a le corps. On a la tête. On a les yeux, deux yeux. Et on a son nez. Son nez. So let's look at that again. On a son corps, his body, son corps. On a sa tête. We have his head. Can you touch your head? And can you say tête? On a sa tête. On a son nez. We have his nose. Et on a ses yeux and his eyes. Un, deux. One, two. So we are going to try to make ourselves an ogre with play-doh. Are you excited? I'm really excited. It's a little bit of arts and craft in our circle time today en français. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Okay, so let's try this. On va essayer de faire un ogre avec notre pâte à modeler. So what I have here is my Play-Doh, and I'm going to make a circle. I'm going to roll it just like this. And I'm going to put it in between my hands, entre mes mains. Et je vais le rouler, and I'm going to roll it, okay? Make it nice circle shape. Here we go. So, j'ai le corps. I have the ogre's body. Le corps. I'm going to take a piece out because I need two pieces. J'ai besoin de deux. Un, deux. Un, deux. And over here, what I've got, my ogre's head and my ogre's body. And which is bigger? Qu'est-ce qui est plus grand? La tête ou le corps? The head or the body? I think it's the head too. And I forgot to say, if you have Play-Doh at home, you can grab your Play-Doh and join me. So we're going to be making two circles, right? So here we go. The big one, le plus petit. On va commencer avec le plus petit. We're going to start with the smaller one. Here we go. Roll, 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 roll. On le roule entre les mains. We're rolling it in between our hands. On le roule entre les mains. And ici, c'est rond. It is round. And then, on a le plus grand, the bigger one. Right? Et je le roule, je le roule, je le roule, je le roule, je le roule. And then look, they look like they're one on top of the other. So here we go. We're going to place it, le plus petit, au-dessus, le plus grand. So the smaller one on top of the smaller one on top of the bigger one, right? Here we go. So that's our ogre's head and our ogre's body. La tête et le corps. And I'm going to need a few more pieces of Play-Doh. J'en ai besoin d'un peu plus pour faire les yeux, to make the eyes, et le nez. The eyes and the nose. And alors, où est-ce que je vais mettre les yeux et le nez? Where am I going to put the eyes and the nose? Sur le corps, on the body, ou sur la tête, or on here, the smaller one, where his head is? Look at. Où sont ses yeux? Where are his eyes? And où est son nez? And where is his nose? Les yeux, un, deux, et le nez, un. Bravo. Good job. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this smaller piece of Play-Doh that I have, an even smaller piece of Play-Doh than the head, and I'm going to grab a piece just this big. It's really small. And I'm going to roll it. Je vais le rouler. And I'm going to roll it. And I'm going to place it sur sa face. This is his face. And I got one eye here. Un, deux, un œil, juste là. And I'm going to take another piece. And je vais le rouler entre mes mains. And I'm going to roll, 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 roll. Until I make a little circle. Je vais faire un petit cercle. Juste comme ça. Et puis, je vais le mettre sur la figure. Ici. Alors, j'ai deux yeux. I have two eyes now. Et puis, je vais prendre un autre morceau. And I'm going to take another piece. And it's going to be a little bit bigger than the eyes. Ça va être un peu plus grand que les yeux. Et je vais le mettre juste là. Does this kind of look like our ogre? Just a little bit? Not so much? Maybe you did a better job than me? This is our little ogre. A smaller version of our ogre that we are going to be reading about in our story, Journal d'un ogre. Okay, lisons à propos de notre ami l'ogre. Let us read about our friend, the ogre. But first, I want you to think about what you think an ogre writes about in his journal. His or her journal. What do you think an ogre writes about? Do you have a journal? What do you keep in your journal? I have a journal. And I write a lot in my journal. I write about how amazing you are and how much you're doing really well with your French. This is what I write about in my journal, mon journal. Et puis, je peux le fermer and I can close it. Do you have a journal? Well, let's see what our friend Ogre writes about in his journal. Journal d'un ogre. Let us see. Okay. Mon cher journal, c'est la fin. Les ogres ont disparu. Le monde ne va pas bien. Dear journal, it's the end. The ogres have disappeared. The world is not doing well. Do, do, do. Oh my goodness. Plusieurs prétendent être des ogres, mais ils n'ont pas l'apparence. There are many that say they are ogres, but they don't really look like ogres. Ils se montrent dans les contes vêtus avec trop d'élégance. I mean, look at them. Does it look like they're dressed as ogres? I don't think so. This dude kind of looks like our ogre right here, right? Did we give this ogre a name? Maybe we should call him Bleu. You know why? We should call him Bleu because it's blue. So Bleu looks like this ogre who is also bleu, right? I think so. Let's go with that. Je te le dis, je suis outré. Depuis quand les ogres sont-ils propres et bien coiffés? Since when are ogres clean? And since when do they look nice? Look at me. I am bathing in mud. Look what I use to bathe. Look what I use as soap. Look at my feet. Would you ever wash in mud dans la boue? Oh my gosh, look what he uses in his bathroom. Ugh. It says pee de chat, cat's pee, œuf pourri, rotten eggs. Would you ever eat that? Ugh. But that's in the ogre's bathroom. J'ai donc une grande nouvelle à t'annoncer. Je vais fonder une école. C'est une exclusivité. Oh my goodness. Our ogre is saying, hey, guess what? I have an exclusive for you. I am going to create a school. Oh my goodness. What do you think this school is going to be about? Who do you think is going to be allowed to go into this school? I think I have an idea. And if you look here, it says École des Ogres. Ogres school. School for ogres. J'ai déjà déterminé les sujets enseignés. I already know what I am going to teach, okay? Lutte à la massue et odeur nauséabonde. Oh my goodness. This ogre is going to teach other ogres how to smell really bad. You. Would you go to that school? I don't think so. I would not go to that school for sure. Je donnerai aussi le cours rat et crachat et une introduction à la course poursuivant. Oh my goodness, look at what this ogre would do at his school. I mean, it does look like a school where Blue would do well, right? Bleu, oui? Oui? Tu dirais oui? Je dirais oui. Ouais, je pense que oui. Let's see what else our ogre would teach. Actually, let's read this board first. What does it say on his? You see how I have a blackboard? Let's see what it says on the ogre's chalkboard. Avant de le coudre, trempez le tissu dans l'eau vasseuse et l'étenduire de crotte. Oh my, this ogre is just so gross. Here it says, j'enseignerai l'art traditionnel. I would teach art de la confection des haillons avec des tissus bien crasseux et des motifs hideux. Oh goodness. So look what our ogre is teaching his students how to sew, right? Looks good. It looks good. All right, let's see what else our ogre would do at this school of his. I don't know why he wants to open up a school. Nous ferons des colliers en chaîne et en boîte de conserve et de longs foulards tricotés avec des queues de rat. Oh my goodness. This ogre is saying that he would make a scarf and make necklaces and have him have a rat tail. I cannot even imagine. Well, I don't even have to imagine because it's right here. That is just not, ugh. All right, let's see what else our ogre would do. Ça, c'est de la crème glacée. This is ice cream. It looks like there's some worms on la crème glacée. Il y aura aussi des ateliers de cuisine. I will also be teaching them how to cook. Do you want ogre food? Yes. Oui. Moi. Non. Pour adopter une alimentation saine, au menu de la glace savoureuse aux mouches et à la vermine. They will be eating ice cream, but it's actually ice cream à la mouche, bugs and flies. Would you like bugs and flies on your ice cream? Bleu dit oui. Je dis non, 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 non. Non, 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 non. Pas du tout. Et une recette classique, enfant à la douzaine aux pâtes de cochon. And we have a classic recipe. Kids and pigs. Des enfants et des cochons. Do you see the cochon? Can you point to the cochon? Cochon is pig in French. Don't worry, don't worry. These kids, I have a feeling they might run away. Les ogres vont pas les manger. The ogres will not eat the children. What do you think, Bleu? No. Yeah, I agree with bleu. For the first time, I agree with bleu. I do not think that the ogres will eat les enfants. Les ogres ne vont pas manger les enfants. Continuons. Let's keep going. Un diplôme sera remis à un ogre exemplaire qui, toute sa vie, aura porté le même caleçon. Oh my gosh, that is so gross. Do you know what he said? An award will be given to an ogre who would have worn the same underwear, le même caleçon, the same underwear, not for a day, but for his whole life, toute sa vie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you don't even have to tell me. That is so gross. Ça, c'est tellement dégueulasse. Let's see. This school can't surprise me any more than it already has. Qui, lorsqu'il grogne, est-il entendu jusqu'en Chine, qui crache de la bave et qui est vraiment dégoûtant? Basically, this ogre will be given a prize for being so gross. Would you want that prize? I would not want that prize. Non merci. No thank you. Toi, bleu? Not even bleu would want that prize. Okay. Let us see. Les ogres se doivent d'être grossiers de nature et fiers de leur manque de raffinement et de culture. Ogres should be proud that they have no culture and that they're so gross. Okay, ogres, let me break the news to you. I don't think that that is anything you should be proud of. Do you agree? Do you think the ogres should be rewarded for picking their nose, sticking their tongues out? Ah, je ne pense pas. You wouldn't do that, would you? Je serais si heureux si mon rêve se réalisait. Peupler la planète d'ogres répugnants à souhait. This would be my dream. To repopulate the earth with ogres. This is a garderie pour petits ogres. This is a daycare for little ogres. Maybe you're in daycare right now. Imagine if you had so many little ogres in your daycare. I mean, some are cute. Some ogres are cute. Let's see all the different colors. On a vert, green, rouge, red, vert, green. And what is up this green ogre's nose? Qu'est-ce qu'on a dans le nez de ce petit ogre? C'est son doigt. It's his finger. Est-ce qu'on fait ça? Do we do that? Non, non, non. Et puis, il y a l'ogre qui pleure et qui crie. Et puis, il y a les deux ogres qui sont en train de se battre. And the two ogres who are fighting one another. Lui, il a son doigt dans le nez de l'autre. He has his finger in the nose of the other. This one, l'ogre, elle est rouge. She's red. Et elle joue avec quoi? What is she playing with? Une grenouille. A frog. Et cet ogre est mauve. This ogre is purple. And this one, combien d'œils? How many eyes does this ogre have? Un œil, one eye. Et il y a l'ogre ici qui est bleu, qui grimpe. This ogre is blue and it is climbing. Alors, combien d'ogres est-ce qu'on a? So, how many ogres do we have? Un, deux, trois, quatre, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 little ogres, 10 baby ogres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. OK. Est-ce que tu peux me trouver l'ogre qui est en train de manger la queue d'un rat? Can you find me the ogre that is eating a rat's tail? Do 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 do. I think I found it, and it's kind of gross. Right here, this ogre, l'ogre vert. What color is the ogre that is playing with a frog, avec une grenouille? Quelle couleur est l'ogre qui est en train de jouer avec une grenouille? What color is the ogre that is playing with a frog? Have a look, have a look, have a look, look, look. I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you found it already? L'ogre rouge. Ooh, where is the ogre that is crying? Où est l'ogre qui pleure? Yeah, that's right. Right here. He's being held. On est en train de lui tenir. Quelle couleur? What color is the ogre that is climbing a rope? Quelle couleur a l'ogre qui est en train de grimper that is climbing a rope? Une corde. Okay, have a look. I think you know already. Yep, bleu, blue. Okay, I have one more for you. Quelle couleur a l'ogre qui est en train de mettre son doigt dans son nez? What color is the ogre that is putting his finger up his nose? I'll give you a hint. Il y en a deux. There's not just one, but there's two. You found him. Ici, l'ogre vert. And it's actually a trick question because there's another ogre vert, but un peu jaune, qui met son doigt dans le nez de quelqu'un d'autre. These ogres are so silly. And that is our story about our ogre. Do you see his padlock? Some ogres keep padlocks on their journals. Some don't. And it's really interesting because we have the word journal, which can mean diary, but also we have the journal, which can also mean newspaper. Newspaper. So right here we had a journal newspaper and also a journal diary. Well, I hope that you enjoyed our story about our ogre, notre ogre. And I hope you enjoyed trying to make an ogre. Kind of, right? Un petit peu. Trying to make an ogre out of play-doh, right? Parce qu'on a le corps, we have the body, on a la tête, on a les yeux, et on a le nez. So maybe you can try to make a ogre out of Play-Doh at home this week with your friends, with your family. And yes, so I hope you enjoyed today's circle time. J'espère que tu as bien aimé circle time aujourd'hui. Je m'appelle Stella. My name is Stella. Et merci de nous avoir joindre. And thank you so much for joining. So now we're going to be singing our au revoir song. How do you think our friend, the ogre, would sing our au revoir song? Do you think he would sound like this? Au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir les amis, au revoir les amis, au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir. I think that he would sound like that too. So let us say au revoir one more time avec notre ami l'ogre, with our friend the ogre. Un, deux, trois. Au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir les amis, au revoir les amis, au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir. Bye everyone. Merci les amis. Have a good week.